people, this is our vlog going from Toronto to Montreal, and we want to show you the places you could also go and visit. Let's go! We have been driving for 2 hours now, and we stopped in one of our roads to go to the bathroom and put some gas. This is the stop we have often. One of my first videos coming here to Toronto, I think, from Ottawa, it was stopping here, and now again. Long story short, we were supposed to leave yesterday, and then we were going to Pembroke before we go to Montreal, but Kyle was working until late, and now he's still like doing something, even though it's his day off. So sometimes this happens, and this is our reality. So let me show you the en route while he finished sending some messages. These flags though, pretty. We're coming from Toronto like we did to Montreal. It's around 6 hours drive. But in this video that we went to see mainly our friends, of course we went around, and this is what we want to show you, but we also want to show you some facts about the city in general. Montreal, if you didn't know, it was the first UNESCO city of design in North America, and it has creative views on architecture, especially the Gothic influence that you will see soon. The city itself has a huge French influencer, so it speaks French, you know, right? Good morning. First official day here in Montreal. We want to have some fresh air, and then to open the window here, it's like this. Ooh. If you didn't know, Montreal was established and was thought to be the new France. In the 50s, the population was over 1 million, and they have a good public transportation to serve this city. Can you believe that they have 68 stations and 4 different lines? So if you're coming by train or metro, you can just leave the station and be here. This is our first attraction. This is the park Jean-Drapeau, and you have the Biosphere, the Biosphere of Montreal, which is like a huge attraction, and they also have lots of monuments, and they have events that happens throughout the year. A little bit of context about the area, the region, is that before being a French-speaking area, it was an Iroquoian speaking, which is an indigenous population language. Of course, the area had the French influencer, so for some time it was both language speaking, but like now mainly, you know, it's the French speaker. But be aware that the city is multicultural. This is another attraction you can go, which is the Chinatown. It's a neighborhood that's interesting. You have lots of huge Asian culture that you can immerse into restaurants, bars, supermarkets. Just walking around, it's just a pleasure because it's cute. How about it, guys?
A little Shiba? Or is that the bear?
Yummy, yummy. Wherever you go, you see lots of students because the city is really multicultural, and the cost of living is kind of acceptable, and they have an underground city that has 32 kilometers that connects buildings, office, malls that I want to show you right now. Underground, they have like lots of malls and shops. Look at this one. All sorts of stores, restaurants. It's like huge, guys. It looks like a shopping mall, right? It's just a regular building, but like the underground is all of this. When you are in downtown, you can see some modern buildings close to heritage ones. Throughout the years, Quebec was part of many revolutions, and Montreal is in Quebec, right? And Quebec is a province of Canada, but many want to have Quebec as an independent country. 𝗘𝗥𝗥𝗔𝗧𝗔 has a reason for lots of discussion. This is the church front, and at its street you have lots of stores. This is the place our friend recommended to us. He said that it had one of the best poutines in the region, and we decided to try. They spoke English, we could order our own food, it was delicious, the price was kind of similar to the one we see in Toronto. Only the percentage there in Montreal is 19%. But like about it, we were expecting, right? And back to the city itself, wherever you go, you can see that the city is alive and they have many festivals all over the years. Now we are about to explore a little bit more, walking through one of the greatest and one of my favorite parts of the city. Notre-Dame Cathedral.
Tava direto o negócio e fazia muito tempo já.
Esses 2 anos e pouco que foram aí.
This is the beginning of Old Montreal. In other words, we can say that this is the historic district and it's located in the south center part of Montreal. It has many outstanding archaeological sites and historic buildings with traditional stores for souvenirs that I just love. It has lots of restaurants as well, and you can feel the local vibe. It has like exactly what you need to feel like that you are in Montreal. I just love staring at this place. This is not the first time we come here to Montreal, but every time I come, I have to walk in this street and take these kind of pictures. Let me show you a house here in Quebec. This is one house, a huge living room. My friend, she lives here. It has 3 bedrooms. There she comes. And we are impressed with the size of the kitchen. Look at this kitchen, guys. It's huge. We're not saying that every house here in Quebec has this size, but it's a huge house, right? It's huge. But anyway, ta-da! A kitchen here in the French area of Canada. Ooh.
Okay guys, so we are here about to do a barbecue, but of course our barbecue maker of the day, he doesn't do anything in any like simple way. He has to sharpen his knife. He's very professional, and he uses this rock to sharpen his knife, the whetstone. And here he is, completely concentrated. He has been doing this for 30 minutes already. Okay, not 30 minutes, but for a while. And he said that once he's sharpened enough, he can like just drop his hair and it will cut it in half. Right?
Yes.
Just like that. Look at that.
I really wish you could taste and smell this Brazilian barbecue. Our friend is so good at cooking and, barbecuing and doing whatever, that he prepared this for us, and we were like dreaming because it was like being back at home. But as we are not at home, we are in Montreal. Let's explore our next destination. Can you guess where it is? Yeah, if you guessed that it was the place, the mount, the exactly point that gave the city's name, you were all right. We were about to explore Mont-Royal, and even the neighborhoods around this mount, it's like stunning. You can just take your time and appreciate them when you are around. The place itself, it's like the city's heritage. It's about history, geography, and it's an inspiration for lots of places. This is the Mont-Royal, or Mont-Royal. Mont-Royal. That's like Montreal. They have this huge house that they sell coffee, tea, and then you can see the entire city from there. Nowadays, you can see lots of tourists like us exploring the place, but like you can also on your daily life go for a long walk and of course for the view. But we saw lots of people jogging, cycling, and during summer I think people go boating, and when it's very snowy you can go skating, skiing, tobogganing, and it's just a place for fun where friends and families meet up and have just a blast. They have this indoor place where you can just have a shelter and drink a coffee if you want to. And we also had a blast watching the sunset from the down area in the Mont-Royal park. I think you can feel the vibe. It was so peaceful, so beautiful, so quiet, so amazing. You should try this as well one day when you come to this area. You can go up and then you can climb down because it's pretty worth it. Let me give you a little bit more of context why we came to Montreal. Because one day, if my friend get famous opening his own restaurant, I want him to remember this video because it was a pleasure not only being with them but like tasting everything. I hope you enjoyed staying with us. See you in our next video. Bye!